Hey everybody, this is Steve Miller, better known as Kelly's dad and marketing gunslinger, and thanks for joining me again for another weekly video. And you know what, I'm still looking for a title for this weekly video. I've had a few suggestions from people. I got to tell you, I do have to give a shout out to Shane Zeppelin, who gave me the idea of calling it maybe like the weekly reload, which kind of goes along with the gunslinger. Right? That's what that goes along with. Probably the funniest one I've gotten so far from Stephanie Pop, you know who you are, Stephanie, is to call it moose droppings. Those of you that know me and my attachment to moose, you know where that came from. So those are pretty funny. They're pretty good, but they still haven't quite gotten it to me. So if you got any ideas for my weekly video, let me know. But this week I do want to talk about something that kind of came up over the weekend. We just had the long weekend, but on Friday was my birthday. And it was a fairly significant birthday. I won't tell you exactly how old I am, but let's just say that I now carry a Medicare card. And my daughter Kelly flew up from San Diego for the weekend to hang out with Pops and play some golf and go to a Mariners game and just have a great time with Mom and Dad and Shaka. And one of the cool things besides obviously Kelly being here, one of the really, really cool things was that on Friday at our weekly golf game with my crazy band of idiots, Kelly joined me for that. All of the guys showed up wearing orange. You know, some had orange shirts on, some had orange shorts, orange hats, all sorts of stuff. And it was really a blast to have that surprise. It was a great surprise having all the guys show up in orange. Now, here's the thing. You know, why did they show up in orange? Well, because orange is part of my branding proposition. You see, like when I am when whatever I'm doing, like if you see me in a video or if you see me speaking or you see me consulting or anything like that, you're going to see me wearing orange. Now, let me back up a little bit and share with you a little bit about, this is part of my branding proposition. And so I want to give this as a really, really big tip. This is a big tip for this week, okay? And so essentially my branding proposition is that I'm the guy who will help you establish an uncopyable branding strategy which helps you to achieve an unfair advantage over your competition. Now that's my promise to you. That's my branding proposition. But how do you connect your branding proposition in your clients' minds so that they have you on the mind of the prospect all the time, or be on the mind of the prospect when the prospect is ready to buy? Well, one of the things that you can do is you can connect a color to your branding proposition. Now, I chose the color orange, and the point of establishing, or part of establishing a meaningful and relevant, uncopyable position in the mind of your target is through anchors and triggers, all right? Because we all want to separate ourselves from the competition. And one of the best anchors and triggers that you can use to connect your promise in the mind of your customers and prospects and target market is through the use of a color. You know, and essentially what I'm saying is through one color. See, I picked orange, all right, because what I want to do is I want to connect orange to my promise. And so I wear orange. I carry orange with me wherever I go. See, my phone is orange. I have lip balm that's orange. Sometimes I'll even send this stuff out to my clients, right? I have, when I'm carrying, I've got pencils, I've got pens that are orange. And by the way, this particular pen, one of my clients, and you know who you are, loves these things. And so I periodically send them to her just to, as a little gift. You've seen me wearing sunglasses in orange. I've sent these out to my clients. I'll use all kinds. If I'm wearing a watch, I'll wear a watch with orange. When I send out something in the mail to people, I send it in an orange envelope. Now, what am I trying to do with this? See, I'm trying to connect the color orange with the word uncopyable. Like I say, I'm gonna help you establish an uncopyable branding strategy in the mind of your prospects, so that you are separating yourself from the competition using color. Use as color as one of the anchors and triggers, so that every time I send this stuff out, and I've been doing this now for 20 years, all right, and so I'm always around. I'm always using orange as a tool to anchor in the minds of my customers, my prospects, even my friends, who just come out and wear orange on Fridays. And this has happened to me before, where I've gone to give speeches, I've gone to do board of directors, meetings and facilitate those. I've gone to, corporations and associations and walked in. The staff, the people, everybody, they'll all be wearing orange. And it's like and it's a really, really great feeling to walk in and they're all wearing orange. And the idea is, again, they're connecting orange with the idea of being uncopyable. So what I say to them is, every time you see the color orange, just use that as a trigger that reminds you to stay in the uncopyable mindset. What can you do to be uncopyable? What can you do to separate yourself from the competition? Now, of course, the big side benefit for me is that not only do they think about the word uncopyable and being uncopyable, but they also connect that with Steve Miller. So they think of Steve Miller. And I've had many, many clients say to me over the last 20 years that they cannot look at the color orange without thinking of Steve Miller. And if you notice, none of these things that I am giving out have my branding logo on them, okay? None of them do, because I'm not concerned about the branding logo, because logos are only seen once in a while. Colors are seen all the time. And so that's the tip of the week, is to attach a color to your branding proposition, and then just kill your prospects, kill your clients, kill your marketplace with that color, so that they connect the dots between that color and you and your branding proposition to them. This is Steve Miller, better known as Kelly's dad and marketing gunslinger. If you like this, do me a big favor. Make a comment. If it's on the blog, make a comment here. If you see it somewhere else, please share, please like it. Please do all that stuff, okay? Help me spread the word on this, and I will really, really appreciate it a lot. So until next week, this is Steve Miller, again, marketing gunslinger, Kelly's dad. Always remember to be uncopyable.